everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week 2 check-in, and we're going to do my transaction log and check what's going on with my cash envelopes. If you are new to my channel, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I do grocery hauls and meal prep, and I also do work week weekly lunches. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Y'all, this week was a week, okay? Let me tell y'all that much. It has been a week. So this is going to be my new wallet. Fun little facts, I bought some other things from Etsy, so you guys will be able to see that in another video, but I did buy another like wallet very similar to this with like some dividers and other little fun stuff to put in here. But this I got from Michael's. I did not have to pay for this because I had a gift card from my job, and so I used my gift card to buy this. And Michael's is having a huge like sale. I don't really go there ever, so this was kind of like maybe my first or second time in my life going to Michael's, and like everything was dirt cheap. Like this was $5 and some change, and I got a 3-hole puncher. No, I lied, a 6-hole puncher with this as well, and I want to say I spent like $14 and some change. So so far I'm really liking it. I've only had it for like a day or so, but I really like it, and we'll see how it works for me. This is where I'm going to be keeping all of my cashless cash envelope tracking and my debit cards and stuff like that. So we're going to be budgeting from July the 4th through the 10th. Excuse me. So let's see all of the spending that I have done. So I'm just going to zoom out really quickly so we can see the whole page. I think I can zoom back in just a tad bit. Okay, so we're going to start with my stickers, and we're going to open up my wallet. So this is just what it looks like. I have my Smart Financial, my Capital One, and my Wells Fargo, and then this is just my gift card that I have. So these are the only things that I really should be using on a regular basis. And then right now I just kind of made my own little sheets, y'all. I did order some to put in the one that I actually use, but I'm just seeing if I'm able to make my own little sheets so that I don't have to purchase many, but we'll see how that goes. So far it's working fine. And then in the actual like book, it came with like these 3 dividers. This one says make great things happen. This one is just like a striped pattern, and then this one says believe the very best. And then there was just like some to-do pages. There's some grid paper, and then there's like note pages on the back, so I can use them if need be, but I'm just using this temporarily. We'll see from the one that I bought from Etsy if I decide to use that or continue to use this, but at least I'll have 2 so that I can like switch them in and out and stuff like that. So we're going to start with groceries over here, and let's see, I had 2 expenses for groceries. So on the 4th I went to HEB and I spent $74.94, and then on the 9th I went to HEB again and I spent $7.57. So I'm just gonna lay those out. Let me just put this to the side really quickly. So bought groceries on the 4th, gonna put that down, and then this one was on the 9th, and I'm just gonna put that one right here. Okay, so we're done with groceries. Now we're going to look at gas, and I don't think that I bought gas because I actually need gas now. and we'll talk about that because you guys are going to see a gas charge somewhere else. But I didn't use any gas out of here, so I don't need anything. And then also didn't use anything for household, so won't be writing down anything on there. And then for personal, I did make one transaction, and that was at CVS. And you guys, CVS and HEB are like one's across the street from me and one's next door to me. So I tend to buy things in my proximity. So there's going to be a lot of CVS and HEB stuff all the time. And this was on the 5th. So let me move this out the way and put this up here. And I remember this CVS purchase because my boyfriend was asking if I can buy him like these little dried mango fruits. Like he loves them, and they were buy one, get one half off, and they're already expensive. And then this is my miscellaneous. So I had a couple of charges here. So once again, is going to be for CVS, which was $5.62, and then another CVS, and this was $7.18. And the reason I have these many like CVS charges is also because my partner went and got his wisdom tooth taken out, and I paid for his medication, and then I picked up like some soup and stuff like that, and I was just using my miscellaneous. And then I did not really cook dinner this week, and so one of those days I got Whataburger for dinner. So I had that, and then I went to HEB and spent $2.43. Y'all, I love HEB. I really, really do. So let me put these stickers down. So this CVS, and the dates are a little off because, oh, well, no, this is the 7th. So this would make sense that these charges was here. But I want to say that I got Whataburger on the 7th as well, too. I think that was the day that I ate it. But it did not... oh, wait, no. This one was on the 8th. Where are we going to jot this down? I'm just going to put it up here. I actually did it on the 7th. And since there's no space... I mean, on the 8th, where it actually took it out of my account. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the 7th. And then this last HEB charge was on the 9th. And that was everything for my cash envelopes, you guys. But this is where the sad part comes in, because I did a lot of unbudgeted miscellaneous stuff. I have 10 miscellaneous charges this week, y'all, and I've done so well over the past couple of months, or even this year, where I don't really spend so much money. I had to write it out because I didn't want us to be here all day. But don't even ask me, you guys. I don't know. So all of these were charged to my credit card, so that's why they're here. And anyone that I've already paid back already, that's what you will see in my transaction log. So actually, I have my little note thing here next to me. So this first HEB charge was, I just bought an extra meal for me to cook for Saturday because I didn't budget for it. And so that happened on the 4th. And then also on the 4th that morning, we had ordered out for breakfast at Toasted Yolk. And I'm actually going to check off that this has been paid for. So this was charged to my Discover card. And since we always use our card and pay it off, and then we just keep like a small balance on there, we have not, once again, received any kind of interest charges because we make sure that it's paid to where we don't receive any. But I've gotten a lot of cash back, so I actually use my cash back to pay back this purchase here. So that's already been paid off and paid off in full. And then on the 5th, we went to Fiesta because we went to go buy some random things to make a Jamaican breakfast. We made ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling. And so we went to Fiesta and bought that. And then also on the 5th, This was accumulated, I think, like last month. I don't even know what I did, but I just owed like $19 on there. So I'm just putting that I spent that money on the 5th. But that has also been paid off as well too, or paid back off. So there's nothing on that Spark card. And then on the 5th as well, I went to CVS. I don't know what I bought this time at CVS, but I bought something. So I just spent that random money there. And then on the 6th, this is where I went a little crazy on Etsy, and I decided that I wanted to get a budget planner binder, something like this. I saw somebody on it with on YouTube, and I was like, okay, Janelle, just go ahead and get it. You've been wanting it for some time. Just go ahead and buy it. You deserve it. And so I bought that and some inserts and stuff like that. On the 7th, again, I bought some more stuff for my partner for his tooth. And then on, that was 1407, on the 8th, I also went to CVS. As y'all can see, CVS has just taken up my entire life. And I'm just, maybe I shouldn't stack it right here. I'm just going to put it to the side right here, y'all. Shame, shame, shame. But I had that there. And then this day, also, this should be on the 7th. I also went to Smoothie King that day because he needed to eat something and he wanted Smoothie King. So I bought a smoothie for the both of us on the 7th. And then this last one, because I wrote it down so I knew what date it was. I want to say on the 9th, I went and got some HEB gas. So here's the thing. I was going to use the $5 that was in my account to cover that, but I was in such a hurry to get to work that I was like, I just can't be bothered right now. So I just charged it to the card, and I was like, I'll just keep the $5 and just be over with it. So I'm gonna cover the cost for that $10 because I kind of ran out of gas and didn't roll over my money yet into my account to pay for it. So those were all of my expenses, you guys. So there were no days. Oh, there was nothing on the 10th. So I guess I had one day that had a no spend day. Or is that true? Nope. I felt like I spent something. I'm going to leave it blank because I might have missed it. But if not, then I'll put that I had a no spend day and didn't do anything on the 10th. But I just need to make sure, you guys. So let's go into my actual weekly check-in. And here we are. So let me just zoom in a little bit more so you guys can actually see these numbers. And what color am I going to use? I'm going to use purple today. So from last week, I rolled over $103, $5 for gas, $14 for household, $185 for personal, and then $34 for miscellaneous. And then we're just opening back up my binder again. So we're just going to look. This week, because I did get paid this week, I deposited $80 and my boyfriend gave me $100. So we're going to be adding $180, which, let me look at my cheat sheet, which brings me to $283. And these two charges that I had came out to $82.51, which left me with 249 cents, and we're going to take away the 49 cents and just leave me with $200. And then for gas, I didn't spend anything, but we added $35, which puts me at 45. I kid, that puts me at 40. I didn't spend anything, so I still have $40 left. And then this is going to be the same thing for household. because I haven't spent anything, but I did add $25. So that's $39. Nothing, and then $39. And then for my personal, we added $50, which put me at, is this $235? And then I spent $14.06, which leaves me at $220.94. And then lastly, my miscellaneous, and all of these charges here came out to $23.12. I added $30 to that account, which brought me to $64, and that leaves me with $40.88. And here I should do minus 0.94 cents, which puts me at 220. I don't know what's going on. 220.00. So for my savings, I am putting $143, and for my emergency fund, we're going to do minus 88 cents, which just leaves me at 40. And for my emergency fund, 88 cents will be rolling over. So if you're new to my channel, weekly, I'll see if I have any change left over. And if I have enough change, I will just roll it over into my savings account. So my groceries, gas, household, and personal, they are in my Capital One checking account. So any change from there will roll over into my savings account that's in my Capital One savings. And then my miscellaneous is with my credit union. And so any change left over there goes to my emergency fund, because my emergency fund is in my savings for that. So that's what I'll be rolling over into my account in a little bit. So that is my weekly check-in, and let's get into my, I'm just gonna move this over so you guys can see it, over to my transaction log. So we had a couple of transactions, so we're gonna get right on into it. So starting off on July 8th, I had my Suddenlink bill, and this Suddenlink bill gets automatically charged to my Discover card. And for some reason, I've been going back and forth whenever I'm doing my budget, which I'll sometimes put 98.87, but it's really 98.76. So I ended up paying 98.87. So I paid a little bit more, but because it was on my credit card, that change just went to like whatever balance was on there. So I ended up paying that, which left me at $689.27. Let me fix this because I'm having a hard time writing. Actually, you know what? Let me just take this page out. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is so much better. Okay, or I think it is. Can y'all see? Let me zoom out a little bit so y'all can see what I'm writing. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then also on 7/8, we had my Netflix, which was $17.31. And that put me at $671.96. And then we also had my Entergy, which is my electric, and that came out to $68.09. And that put me at $603.87. And then it was payday, y'all, on the 9th. So I get paid on Thursdays. So this was just my main income. And I got a little overtime on this check as well. So $12.50.46. And I'm just going to keep taking this overtime as long as they're going to continue to give it to us. I am not going to argue with them. So I got $12.50.46, and then on the 9th, I'm actually going to use this as debt. So we had $54 that we rolled over on our Discover card from last month to this month. So it was kind of like my turn to make a small payment towards it, but still keep like a small balance on there. So I just made a $20 payment to Discover, and that put me at $1834.33. And then also I paid off that Spark card, and that was $19.58, and that left me at $1814.75. And I'm glad I just have the money to be able to pay that back off. Oh, and I'm just gonna leave this here at 79 since this is the debt that I'm also paying off. So my Capital One Auto, this is the first payment that I make, and I did put $500 towards that. And y'all, I think I cut out like $30 worth of interest when I made this payment. The one thing that I love about Capital One is that they are super efficient when you make that payment. Like the next day it's already posted and they show you how much money went to interest already. And so I'm able to keep up with my debt for Capital One a lot quicker than normal, because I know with Santander, which is who my boyfriend has, they are such a headache, and I will never ever 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 use them again for anything. Target, now this hasn't officially come out of my account yet, but I know that it's supposed to come out either today, either on the 9th or the 10th, but as of the 10th when I'm doing this video, it still hasn't come out yet. But I think it's just because it's an ACH payment, so I should see it come up at some time. But that left me at $606.75, and then that bill has been taken care of. That debt is taken care of. And then on the 10th, we have what is this? My cash envelopes. Y'all, I got super distracted for a second because I'm like, I didn't have any miscellaneous what is it called? Like any miscellaneous payments or like charges, but I did. It's just that I considered them debt because I paid them back to a credit card instead of using cash on my debit card. So, FYI, in case you're like, oh, you did good this week, Janelle. No, I did not. So cash envelopes, I took out $220. That left me with $386.75. And then lastly, on 7/10, my sinking funds is $162, and that left me with $224.75. So the only bill that's left to pay will be on the 21st when I pay my phone bill. But these were all of my transactions, you guys. And if you guys are wondering, I don't know if I said it because I'm like all over the place, but for the other miscellaneous things that I bought, whenever I actually pay for them and it actually comes out of my account, that's when I'll actually put it here on my transaction log. So even though I spent it in week 2, if I don't pay for it until week 3 or week 4, that's when I'll actually put it in my transaction log. But that is everything, you guys. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join my family. And I'll see you guys in the next one.